Shoot it, shoot it! Hey, good shot, Ella. It's okay. Hi, Gavin. Yeah, I have to go back and get more X-rays on his nose so swollen. So, you know.
What happened? went to one of the open gyms. I didn't have to teach her a thing. She knew what I wanted to do. That. I was really like, yeah. I was like, actually, I'm like, when you come up with jumping through the shot, I was just like, y'all got it.
I got my crutches ready. What?
Oh, yeah. Oh, they're here.
Oh, you explain.
Yeah. And now she's every week.
That's why I guess I never like feeling my boyfriend. Like I'm so friendly in front of him. It's so funny. And her face is like over.
Yeah. To like it. The first time she did, I was in her English class. Like she just randomly asked me.
Yeah,
In front of Miss Cole, and me and Miss Cole were literally just like,
are you me?
yeah. I was like, that time I didn't say it, because I knew she was joking. But last night she goes, don't worry guys, you checked in with me earlier in the second. So I looked around and I said, you're right, I did. But now it's funny that you've been trying to get with me every week. And everyone is like, oh, it's sitting right there. I go, you? Oh,
Hold on. What's the song that someone said like turning me down or something?
oh, no, I think I said you're trying to get with me because you turned me down. Oh, or something like that. I went off. It was. They were like, she's so depressed. I was like, good.
She literally actually said, will you help me? She no. I don't want to watch that long. It's like 6 months. Exactly. Like,
Set partner table, here we go.
What's your diagnosis?
But then they offered me that I could have.
Who's gonna tell me when to go?
Should be interesting. I don't think Walton's played Livingston Manor for a few years.
Evening for you.
Oh, they want these turned down for
Yeah.
Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Walton Central School District YouTube Live. Ron Golly along with you on this Tuesday night. As we get set for tonight's basketball action, the starting lineups being introduced to the crowd, and we'll be set to go in just moments. So we're just about set for basketball action. Livingston Manor taking on Walton. Girls basketball, Lucas Wally working with me tonight. Lucas, your thoughts on this Walton team trying to bounce back 24 hours after a tough loss to Deposit Hancock?
Well, it was a tough loss last night to Deposit Hancock, but hopefully they'll be able to rebound and come off with a great game here against Livingston Manor. I don't remember ever seeing Walton play Livingston Manor, so it's going to be interesting seeing how Livingston Manor comes out tonight.
We talked about that earlier before we took the air tonight on Walton Central School District YouTube Live. Well, it's a pretty good road trip for Livingston Manor. I like looking at schools I haven't seen before, so I'm kind of excited about the opportunity. I think the girls will be as well. So the starting lineup for Walton as they come out will be Grace Reinhardt, number 10 in the backcourt. Lindsay Clough, number 20. Olivia Harvey, number 31. Number 22 is Makara McGibbon. And who am I missing? One other starter. We'll pick that up as we go along. Tab goes to Walton. Walton down the floor. The first basket of the game goes to Harvey. Harvey scores, and it's a 2-0 lead in favor of Walton. Livingston Manor with the basketball. Other starter for Walton, Jordan Palmetier, number 33. Good pressure for the Warriors. They get a turnover right away. Here comes Harvey down to the basket. Two up, lays up, got it, good. Oh, this pace early really favors Walton, doesn't it?
Livingston Manor already calling a timeout. It's really going to set the tone for the game for Walton if they keep it up.
You know, I like a coach that does that. He calls a timeout quickly before it gets away from him, because this 4-0 lead could be 10-0 before you know it.
Definitely. It'll give them time to make some adjustments and make sure the game doesn't get too far away from them.
Now, Carissa Crandalls, we were with us last night, was injured late in the third quarter. Turned out to be a severe ankle sprain. Talked to her just a few minutes ago, and she's going to be out for a while. She's sore, but expect to be back maybe by the first of the year, which is a lot better news than it could have been.
It's a lot better than being out for the whole season.
Oh, that's the first thing I thought of. I said, if this is surgery, she's done for a while. So that's good news. So Livingston Manor with the basketball. Vanessa Davis, number 5, right in front of us. There's the inbound pass coming to Samantha Semmering. Livingston Manor again turns it over. That quickness of the Walton defense, stepping out of bounds after coming up with the ball. Makara McGibbon, who gave Walton some good minutes last night. 4-0 lead for Walton. Davis to trigger the inbound for Manor. And it comes to 1-1. Lindsay Rao. Rao brings it back out front. She's the point. Picked up defensively by Makara McGibbon. Good defense there. And it comes to Davis. Davis backs in. Pass in the corner. Livingston Manor having trouble getting a shot along the baseline. Shot is blocked by Clough. Mackenzie Clough down court to Harvey. Makes a great catch and a wonderful layup. It's good. So a 6-0 start for the Warriors. 1 minute in. Again, that full court man-to-man pressure defense for the Warriors. Travel called on Livingston Manor. Talking to Gary Backus, the coach of the Warriors, just prior to the game, he said, well, we wonder if we have anything left after last night. They did expend a lot of energy. Clough with the inbound for the Warriors at midcourt. Up it comes to Reinhardt. Reinhardt in the corner, back out front. Running one-hander by Reinhardt off the back rim, no. Near steal for Harvey. And Livingston Manor again having trouble finding spacing. Number 1, Lindsey Rao tries to slow it down. We have a foul called on the Warriors. Walton 1-1 on the season. Last night's loss was a tough one to a very good Deposit Hancock team. There's a takeaway again, coming away with the ball. Harvey to Clough, running the floor, missed the shot. Harvey with a rebound. Lost it, Clough comes up with it. Might have stepped on the end line. Minute and a half into the game, Walton leading 6-0. Livingston Manor with possession underneath. Walton Central School District YouTube Live bringing you tonight's game, Walton Livingston Manor. A lot of activity at the school right now. The Board of Education meeting taking place at this time. Livingston Manor will inbound to the far side of the court. That's Rao to inbound. Rao nearly turns it over. Loose on the floor. There's a whistle and a foul. Looks like that's going to be called on maybe 33 Palmatier. Yeah, I like the aggression of this Walton team early, though. They're playing hard.
As tough as it was the game for them last night, they're definitely coming out with a lot of intensity and keeping the pressure up.
You got to love a team that puts a game, not a bad game, but a loss behind them right away. Comes out and plays the next game like it's nothing happened. Long one-hander doesn't go. Shot taken by Rao. Length of the court pass again to Harvey. Olivia Harvey with 6 points early. Make that 8 points early. 8-0 Walton lead. Ball loose on the floor, collected by Harvey in the backcourt. Warriors with another turnover. Livingston Manor having trouble settling into this game. Palmatier passes up the shot, gets it back out front to the follow is good by number 20 Mackenzie Clough with the basket. First shot taken by Reinhardt didn't fall. Clough got the rebound, and again a turnover. Again, Palmatier with the takeaway. Off to Reinhardt. Reinhardt is fouled. Don't think you could script a better start than this if you're a Walton fan.
10-0 lead, 3 minutes in. It's definitely the way you want to start the game.
Timeout on the court. Reminder coming up later this week on Friday. Half day for students, 11:15 a.m. dismissal with parent-teacher conferences in the afternoon. Friday and Saturday, the High School Drama Club production of Little Town Christmas, 6 p.m. each night at the high school auditorium. Ticket prices are in advance, $4 for students, $5 for adults. At the door, $5 for students and $6 for adults. Also coming up on Thursday, Townsend Elementary concert at 6 o'clock at the high school auditorium. It's the second annual lighting of the school outside of the high school. Middle school will follow the concert. That comes up on Thursday of this week. And as we mentioned earlier, Board of Education meeting taking place right now at the Board of Education room. Lucas, I think it's our last game this week. Teams get some time off.
Yeah, boys varsity team, we have a week off this week, and then the girls have this game tonight, and then they'll have another week off till next week. So, if they can come off a good game tonight and be able to rest up for the week and get ready for next week's games.
Don't you find that December schedule normally is a little bit different than the rest of the season?
The December schedule is usually a bit more spaced out, especially with the Christmas break, holiday breaks coming up. They don't get too many games in there unless you get in with like a holiday tournament or something. But once January comes up, those games will start getting closer and we'll start to see a few more games.
Well, and you start getting into league action too.
Yeah,
that makes a big difference.
League action.
That's a totally different animal, isn't it, when you're playing a league as opposed to a non-league opponent. Walton with the inbound. Harvey passes back out front. Harvey Clough double team. Ball knocked away. Now it's Harvey inside to the basket. Strong got it to go. Just breaking down the defense and scoring at will. Has 12 points in the game. Davis for the Manor, working it across midcourt. Lamisha Davis. Now to Samantha Summering. Summering out front. Picks up the loose ball back to Davis. Livingston Manor just needs a basket, kind of break the ice and get some confidence. Davis again back to Summering. Summering's long one-hander a little long. Rebounded to Walton. Palmetier has it, brings the ball down the floor to Harvey. Harvey leaves it for Reinhardt. Again, it's Harvey. Walton with some great ball movement this time, leading 12-0. 4 minutes left in the first quarter. Shot by Walton doesn't go, followed by Clough. Back iron and out. Nice rebound for Livingston Manor. Davis works it across midcourt, picked up by Grace Reinhardt. Livingston Manor looks like a team to me that just can't find their rhythm of their game right now.
Well, Walton's just been keeping up that defensive pressure. They haven't really been able to fall into a rhythm here yet.
Another takeaway by the Walton defense. Racing down the court for Walton, following a takeaway, McCara McGibbon. Foul before the shot. McCara had some good minutes last night, didn't she?
She did. She definitely made a good impact on the team last night.
Palmetier brings it out underneath the Walton basket. McGibbon behind the circle, long shot in the corner. Tough shot, in and out. Rebound to Livingston Manor. Lindsey Parks, number 3, down the right side for the Manor. Out of bounds to Livingston Manor. We played 5.5 minutes. 12-0 score with Walton in the lead. Double team in the corner. Yeah, this is a very good active Walton defense. I kind of wondered myself how they'd come out if maybe a little sluggish after last night, but that's not been the case at all. Team looks hungry to get back in that win column, don't they?
They do. Like we said, if they can get a win tonight, it'll definitely be easier for them this week, just knowing that they got the win and keep their confidence up for the rest of the season.
Livingston Manor shot is up and good. Nice move. Manor on the scoreboard. Walton again working inside. Something he had a problem with for part of last night's game.
Haza Hancock just did a very nice job last night, taking away those angles right into the post.
They really did. They denied Walton what they wanted to do best. The Warriors adjusted. They were found a way later on, but by that time they were down by double figures. Just a good game between two really good teams last night. Harpy at the line for the Warriors. First shot rims out. 12-2 the score. Coming into the Walton lineups, number 24, that's Lauren Frank. Walton plays a lot of girls, and that helps you down the road. Second shot, Harvey, good. She's on her game tonight, isn't she?
She is.
13-2, that relentless full court pressure. Livingston Manor again turning it over. Harvey again coming away with a loose ball. Finds the open court girl on the right side, Lauren Frank. Shot inside is good. Warriors up their margin to 16-2. And again, the steal, the takeaway. Harvey scores again. It's 18-2.
Olivia Harvey making amazing moves, both defensively and offensively for the Walton Warriors.
She has had an amazing first quarter, no doubt about it. As you said, at both ends of the floor. I think they call it being a complete player.
She is one of those complete players,
2:42 left in the first quarter. Lindsey Parks walks it across court for Livingston Manor. Put the ball on the sideline, out of bounds to Walton. The Manor has really had trouble with finding a primary ball handler in this game. Harvey again strong to the basket, scores again. There's just no answer for her tonight. Anybody like to comment on Walton Central School District Live, YouTube Live? You're invited to join us with live chat. Love to hear from you. Let us know where you're calling from and Any comments? Like to hear from you. Another missed shot for the Manor. Back comes Harvey again for the Walton Warriors, kicking it off to Makara McGibbon. Loose on the floor. Harvey has it. Harvey takes it to the basket. Layup is good. 22-2 your score. 1:46 left in quarter one. Tuesday night basketball. Walton girls playing. And glad you could join us tonight on Walton Central School District YouTube Live. Lindsay Park, number 3 for the Manor. Takeaway. Livingston Manor gets it back. Have a whistle. Looks like a foul on the Warriors. Now it's bonus time for the Manor. They go to the line. Parks will shoot 1 and 1. Parks' first attempt doesn't go. Second shot, no. Nice offensive rebound for the Manor. Shot doesn't fall. Taken by Samantha Summering. And again, a whistle on the play. A little confusion again. I think it's 1 and 1 bonus time for the Manor, so they have a chance to get some points on the line, from the line. Free throw doesn't fall. Double bonus, so she gets a second shot. Minute 19 left to go, quarter number 1. 22-2 your score, Walton with the lead. Second shot, in and out. Rebound comes off to Clough. Mackenzie Clough for the Warriors pushes the ball down the floor. McGibbon out front to Harvey. Harvey leaves it in the corner. Number 24 is Frank. Frank inside, nice denial defense that time for Livingston Manor. Walton retains possession. Inbound to Clough. Clough shot doesn't go. Rebound Harvey. Harvey back up, missed the shot. Rebound Livingston Manor. Nicely done by Samantha Summering for the Manor. 50 seconds left in the quarter. Walton with possession, leading 22-2. Grace Reinhardt bringing the ball down the floor for the Warriors. Reinhardt, number 10. Back to Clough. Clough is fouled on her way to the basket. She has that ability to draw fouls, doesn't she?
She does. If she goes into that, she goes into the lane hard and strong. You know, you can draw fouls pretty easy sometimes.
Mackenzie, a member of the all-tournament team, selected last night. Second attempt coming. It's good. Walton extends the lead to 23-2 with 39 seconds left in the quarter. Again, a takeaway defensively by Walton. Nice job by McGibbon. Warriors have possession. Lauren Frank will trigger it in to McGibbon. Frank and McGibbon working in the backcourt. Harvey setting up at the high post. Ball knocked away by Manor. All right, we both missed it. The ball hit the camera. We both missed it. I ducked. Lucas just didn't have a good hand. And everybody notices. Nice to have friends, isn't it?
Yeah. Rooting me on here, rooting us on here.
I'm not sure that's what it is. First free throw is no good. And I'm sure Rick Robinson, who's attending the game, is more concerned about the equipment than he is the commentators. It's a tough world sometimes, isn't it? Second shot again, no good. Clough with another block shot. We got to find out how many block shots that girl's had on the season. Here's a turnover the other way. It'll belong to Livingston Manor.
She's had a bunch here tonight. She's got to have like 3, 4 already.
Well, I'm thinking of the 3 games we've played. It's like she's got to be in double figures every game. Livingston Manor basketball. Long shot doesn't go. Manor getting some shots late in his first quarter, still not able to make them go, and that's the buzzer. So after 1 quarter play, it's 23-2. Walton leading Livingston Manor, dominating Livingston Manor. Lucas, the problem the Manor had for the first half of the first quarter is getting any shot at all. As the quarter wore on, they were getting some shots, but they weren't able to hit them. Again, that good defense by the Warriors is just really taking them out of their game.
They haven't been able to get into a rhythm here at all tonight, and you know that full court pressure by the Warriors just been up and running the whole entire game. They haven't been able to get on this offensive end and make a play.
It's a long road trip. It's a Tuesday night. You got school first thing in the morning. You're trailing 23-2 on the road. You've got to dig deep to hang around for this one.
Yeah.
But I give them credit. They're still playing hard. That's a good sign. And you can see the coach on the far side doing some teaching. He's just still instructing the girls is what we need to do. I like that attitude. And you don't think they're going to be a better team for this too. You get beat by this, you learn how to play against pressure teams. Be interesting to see how they develop as the season goes on.
Yeah.
For Walton, keep doing what they're doing.
Livingston Manor can get a few more games like this, you know, to help them make the adjustments necessary to help them get through the rest of the season.
Kylie Wiggins into the Walton lineup. Also entering is Riley McAdams, number 11. McAdams the ball right now. Bounce pass to Kiara Kinch. Kinch inside to Harvey. Harvey shot goes. She is having one dominant first half for the Lady Warriors.
She has been having quite the night here.
25-2 your score. Walton with the lead. Good to have you joining us on Walton Central School District YouTube Live. Shot again underneath for Livingston Manor, doesn't go. Wiggins tracks it down for the Warriors. Finds Harvey. Harvey heads down the floor. Inside to Clough. Into the corner. Kinch shot doesn't fall. Rebound for Samantha Summering for Livingston Manor. Summering brings the ball down court. Bounce pass back out front. Shot is partially blocked. Here comes Clough again in the open court. 2-on-1 break for Walton. Clough takes it to the basket. Nice move and scores. Walton extends the lead to 27-2. Again, that overplay defense. Clough comes away with another rebound, takes it down the floor and scores easily. And the lead balloons to 29-2. So even when Walton settles down in half-court defense, they're still overplaying the ball and playing hard. And denial defense again. This time Livingston Manor gets it back. Walton again running the floor. Clough's ahead of the field from Harvey. Harvey the assist. Clough gets the basket. 31-2. Livingston Manor shot. That time they got a good looking shot. It didn't go. Lindsey Rao couldn't get it to fall. Again, it's Clough behind everybody. Scores 33-2. If you're Livingston Manor, you've got to be aware of the breakout.
You got to have somebody just back there to get back and help out with those fast breaks and trying to stop the ball.
Shot doesn't fall. Follow again is no good. Rebound comes off to Harvey for Walton. Olivia Harvey. Riley McAdams, nice look inside to Clough. Clough's turnaround shot is good. 8-foot shot along the baseline. 35-2 your score, 5:23 to go until halftime. Lindsay Rao, number 1 for the Manor. High post to Melissa Banks. Checked away again by the Walton defense. McAdams gives it back to number 34, Wiggins. Kylie Wiggins, very unselfish play there. Wiggins scores, assist to McAdams, and it's 37-2. Livingston Manor possession. Takeaway by Clough. Clough again out of the pack. Lays a shot up and good. Again, Livingston Manor calls timeout. The problem they've got, the other team is bigger than they are. They're faster than they are. They're more physical than they are. They've got a lot of things to overcome in a game like this.
They do. Walton's just been, they pulled off the full court pressure, but they've been doing an excellent job keeping up that half court intensity and getting those steals and working their offensive transition towards their favor.
You play the boys' game a very similar style. What's the key to pressure basketball? What's the most important aspect of it?
Being able to control the pace and control the ball while you're moving up the floor as fast as you can and being able to beat the defense to the other end, and then that will give you a good movement and easy layups all night.
Now on the defensive end, when you're playing pressure defense against the other team, what are you trying to do in that situation?
The key for that situation is you're trying to force the traps when you can, make them throw up the lobs and throw the skip passes, because those are the easiest ones to take. Those cross-court skip passes, they sit in the air the longest and easiest to recognize and get a steal from.
So if you're playing a team that pressures like Walton is, the idea for Livingston Manor, you got to make short, decisive passes, don't you?
They definitely do. They need to make those short passes and try and attack it.
So the score is 39-2 with 4:37 to go until halftime. We're so glad you could join us. Looking forward to hearing some comments. You're invited to join us on live chat and let us know what you think. We will be broadcasting Walton boys and girls home basketball games throughout the season, and also Walton Delhi wrestling all season long. WDA wrestling again off to a great start. Bomisha Davis back in the lineup for Livingston Manor. Into the corner to Lindsay Rao. Rao to the basket. Shot doesn't go. Too bad there as Samantha Summering had a good look at the basket. Loose ball. Riley McAdams in on that tie-up. Possession arrow stays with Livingston Manor. I think another problem Manor has in this game, Walton's a much deeper team. They're keeping fresh girls on the court at all times.
They are. Being able to keep fresh girls on the court at all time, it helps keep that intensity up on the defensive end and on the offensive end.
Haley Gardner to the lineup now. Davis is fouled. She'll go to the line and shoot two. Amisha Davis, first free throw doesn't go. Second shot short, follow shot doesn't go. Tie up underneath, this time it goes to Walton. Walton controlling, Haley Gardner, number 44. Backcourt violation, turns the ball back over to Livingston Manor. Manor again turns it over, Walton possession. McAdams for the Warriors. McAdams to Wiggins. Inside shot doesn't fall by Kinch. Rebound comes off to Rao. Now it's Davis for Livingston Manor. Nice crossover. Kinch takes the ball away for Walton. Heads back the other way. This time Livingston Manor gets back nicely on defense. Long one-hander from the perimeter doesn't fall. Rebound, good box out, and the rebound comes off to the Manor. That time they did everything well. They got back defensively, they boxed out, got the rebound, so they that's a little win for them. When you're down 39-2, you look for little wins.
Yeah.
Shot outside doesn't go. Rebound to Walton. Warriors with it. Kylie Wiggins, number 34, out of bounds. It belongs to Livingston Manor. 2:51 to go. Number 3, Lindsey Parks back in the lineup. Melissa Banks, number 15, returns for Livingston Manor. Re-entering the game for Walton, number 24, Lauren Franks, number 31, Olivia Harvey. As again, the Warriors continue to mix up their combinations. Parks has the ball deflected away. Here comes Kinch. Nice takeaway by Lindsey Parks for the Manor. Out of bounds, belongs to Livingston Manor. McAdams with takeaway. Kinch now has it. Livingston Manor at midcourt. Shot doesn't go. Possession belongs to Walton. Kylie Wiggins, 34, returns to Walton lineup, replacing Kiara Kinch. (39-2) your score. Walton on top. Walton Central School District YouTube Live. Inside, shot doesn't fall. Taken by Christina Goodrich for the Warriors. She's a 5'11 junior. Number 3, Lindsey Parks, hustling, trying to keep the ball alive for the Manor. Goes out of bounds and will belong to the Warriors. Wiggins to McAdams. McAdams bounce pass to Harvey at the high post. Harvey back to McAdams. McAdams to Wiggins in the corner. Wiggins down low to Goodrich. Takeaway by the Manor. Foul against the Warriors. Manor misses the first shot, gets it back again, tie up. McAdams with good hands. Possession arrow goes the Warriors' way. You know what you miss in a game like this?
What's that?
The crowd. There's no noise.
Yeah, true.
A lot of people enjoying the game, watching the game, but you don't get that emotional intensity you got like last night.
No, last night was definitely a packed house here. Great crowd involvement, but you know, either way, both teams still been showing that they can keep up the intensity either way.
One-on-one shooting situation again for, or actually 2 shots for Lindsey Rao and Livingston Manor. Haley Gardner returns to Walton lineup. Christina Goodrich departs. Second shot again just won't go. Out of bounds to the Warriors with 1 minute left in half number 1. Warriors in control 39-2. Lauren Frank to Harvey. Harvey takes the ball strong to the basket. Is fouled. She set the tone very early in this game.
She did. Being able to get those steals on the defensive end and get the pace going, getting the offensive transition going, getting the layups. And it's, it helped them out through the whole entire first quarter.
5'9" senior. Inbound to Wiggins. Wiggins out front. Number 24 is Lauren Frank, sophomore guard. Turnover Walton. Summering inbound for Manor. Rao for the Manor, cross midcourt. .30 seconds, there's a travel, and Walton gets it back again with 29 seconds to go. They can, shot clock is off. McAdams to Frank, long one-hander, good, that's a 3. Lauren Frank showing the good range. 42-2 your score. Walton's lead is 40. Shot outside doesn't go. Walton gets the rebound, and that's going to do it for your first half. We talk about the Walton offense, 42 points in the first half. How about a defense limiting a team to 2 points and a half?
They are. They're keeping up that pressure on, they had the full court pressure in the first quarter, getting plenty of stops for them, and then bringing it back to the half court pressure, and they've just been able to keep up the intensity, get the steals, and keep moving the ball up the court.
Hey, we made live chat. Denise Setta, hi Ron, another great coverage. Hi to you too, Lucas. So there you go. Thank you, Denise. Great hearing from you. What's the temperature like down where you are in Florida? Just curious, because it's freezing up here. At halftime, your score 42-2, and we will return with second half action. We'll have that for you in just moments. So again, the big story this first half was Walton getting off to a great start, scoring 42 points and a half, and Olivia Harvey, just as we mentioned earlier, really set the tone along with Mackenzie Clough in the defense.
They really set the tone at the beginning of the game, and they haven't backed off since then. But you really got to give it to Livingston Manor. Walton having the lead that they do, not giving up effort on both ends of the court and trying to keep up the intensity and stay with the game.
I'll tell you something, there's nothing harder to do in sports when you're getting drubbed to play hard. You're right, and that's good you noticed that, but they did. They kept up the pace. They played hard. At first, they couldn't get shots. Now they're getting shots. They can't get them to fall, but they are getting shots. So let's wish them well. Hope they have a good second half. Again, let's run down some of the activity coming up this week. The Board of Education meeting taking place right now at the boardroom. And again, all Board of Education meetings are live streamed on the school website, waltoncsd.org. And you can tune in there anytime, pick up the board meeting, and find out what takes place. On Thursday, the Townsend Elementary concert at 6 o'clock at the high school auditorium, followed by the second annual lighting of the school outside of the high school, and the middle school will follow the concert. Friday, Townsend School, half day for students, 11:15 a.m. dismissal, with parent-teacher conferences scheduled for the afternoon. How did the fruit sale go, fruit and vegetable sale at the school this year, the FFA?
We did really good this year. That ag shop down there is just packed right full of fruit, and everybody's been busy ever since it came in on Monday trying to get it all packed up and get it all delivered.
Seems like you had more products for sale this year.
We did. We had last year started, we had a couple more items on the variety. We added the buttermilk maple pancake mix and the maple syrup with it. This year, I think we added the maple candy with it. And we have a few more variety boxes this year with the fruit.
So what happens to the money you raise? Where does that go?
The money we raise from this just helps to go support and fund for some of our other events we do throughout the year. And, Tracer Howland and a bunch of the other FFA members went on that national convention trip. That some of that money helps to get them down there and get the experience of being at that national convention.
Yeah, we talked to Tracer before he went. He was pretty excited about the trip. Where do they move that? They move that every year to a different location, right?
It moves around. It was in Indiana, then it was in Kentucky a couple years ago. It tends to move around just a little down there.
What's an FFA convention like? What are some of the things they do?
I've never personally been to one, but they do a lot of seminars and they do, a lot of things. They get all the FFA chapters together throughout the country, at the national level. All the FFA chapters throughout the country get together and, they have big speeches throughout the day talking about FFA and what it's done for people and what it's done for communities as well.
What's FFA done for you?
For me, it's definitely helped me, develop a leadership aspect and being able to give back to others and being able to use my strengths as a person and develop, my weaknesses as well and help me to become a better person. And, being able to help, and it's just helped develop my skills a lot, really.
Well, it's a big part of school, isn't it, to be involved in other activities besides just academics.
It definitely is. Being able to be a part of a club, it gets you involved and it gets you in the community doing stuff, doing many activities throughout the year. It's definitely a good thing to be a part of.
There's a lot of other things taking place starting next week. Well, actually starting this weekend, Friday and Saturday, the High School Drama Club production of Little Town Christmas, 6 p.m., both nights at the high school auditorium. Ever get involved in acting?
I've never have, no, not personally.
Same here. I
Never been much of an
admire
actor.
people that can do it because it's tough to do. To take on a role of somebody else is a real art, and I
It
admire
is.
people that can do it.
The time they have to put in to do
oh.
it,
Two things I cannot do, act and memorize lines.
Yeah, me either.
So, yeah. So Little Town Christmas, 6 p.m. on this Friday and Saturday, 7 to 8 p.m. at the high school auditorium. Ticket prices in advance, $4 for students, $5 for adults. At the door, $5 for students and $6 for adults. Then coming up next Thursday, it's concert season. The high school winter concert takes place at 6 o'clock at the high school auditorium. Then Saturday, the 15th, Caneen Doan Wrestling Tournament, which will be live streamed this year. So you can come to the event, and wrestling matches always pack the place. I'm sure there will be a huge crowd on hand. If for whatever reason you can't get there, you can watch it right here on Walton Central School District YouTube Live. That's the Caneen Doan Wrestling Tournament on Saturday, December 15th. On Tuesday, December 18th, Board of Education meeting at 6 o'clock at the Board of Education room. All BOE meetings, again, are live streamed on the school website. And then on Thursday, the middle school winter concert at 6 o'clock at the high school auditorium. Lucas Wally, your thoughts on the first half of the game tonight? What did you like? What do you look for in the second half?
This first half of the game, we definitely saw Walton, coming out with a lot of intensity and keeping up that full court pressure throughout the first quarter, being able to get off to a really good start that first quarter, which has really set the tone for them the first half of the game. Livingston Manor, you got to give it to them, though, for not giving up and being able to try and make plays to stay in the game.
I think you look at a game like this, and for Livingston Manor, this is just a bad matchup for them.
It is, but it's a good chance for Livingston Manor to be able to see a team that not in their league, a team that they're not going to see throughout the year, and it's just a good experience for them.
Okay, continuing to live chat, let's get back to a comment. I had to ask how the temperature was in Florida. How about 75 degrees right now?
That sounds a lot better than being up here.
We could use a few of those degrees, couldn't we? I think it was like 20 when I walked to the school tonight. Absolutely beautiful. Denise, thank you so much. Got to give a shout out to Andrew. Very good. Thank you for doing that. And our thoughts go out to you. Also, Denise said it. My nephew Anthony's in every play, and he's awesome. Great. So there's an actor in that family. Again, something I wish I could do. We're never able to. Kudos to Drama Club. They put on some great productions, though, over the years. They really do.
They put on really good productions. They put a lot of time into it as well.
So Walton back on the court. They are warming up. Livingston Manor also back out there. We're going to have that second half for you coming up in just a few minutes. So stay tuned. We'll keep you on the TV aspect. You can watch the live stream as the girls warm up, getting ready for the second half. You're listening to Walton Central School District YouTube Live. Getting set for the second half of tonight's basketball game. Walton Central School District YouTube Live. So glad to have you with us wherever you're listening and viewing us from. Walton leading 42-2 as we start half number 2 and quarter number 3. Looking ahead, Lucas, what do you see here?
I expect to see Walton, keeping up that half-court pressure like they have been and not letting off too much, You want a big lead like this, you still want to be able to keep in tune and, work on things that you need to work on.
That's easy to do, isn't it, to let up when you've got a big lead?
Yeah.
It's almost human nature. Livingston Manor has possession as we start the second half. Lindsey Parks. Make that Vamisha Davis, number 5. Now it's Rao. Rao to the basket, puts up a shot, it's short, rebound by Mackenzie Clough. Back of the Walton lineup. Grace Reinhardt, ball kicked away, Reinhardt picks it back up. Out again to Clough. Palmatier, Wiggins. Make that McGibbon, Harvey to the basket, shot it short. Rebound to Livingston Manor. I'm looking at Makara McGibbon. I didn't realize she's only an 8th grader.
She is. She's only an 8th grader, but she's made a huge impact for this Walton team, getting some good minutes and getting some good playing time.
Well, she plays like a sophomore junior. Very, very talented girl.
Very
number
aggressive,
22.
very
Yes.
talented.
Walton again playing the good defense. Score remains the same, 42-2 the score. First minute underway for the third quarter. Maybe after the tough physical game the Warriors had last night, they need a game like this.
Yeah.
Oh, nice look inside by Clough. Clough goes past to Harvey to score. Boy, that bounce pass inside, that worked very well. Samantha Summering for Livingston Manor. That's Lindsey Parks. Parks cross court to Rao. Rao's shot comes up short. Rebound follow good. Basket for Lindsey Rao. Rao's basket, her first 2. Second basket of the night for Livingston Manor. Inside Harvey, turns around, puts it up, got it.
Great move.
(46-4). We played 2 minutes of the third quarter. Shot, there's another block shot from Mackenzie Clough. And the Warriors again back to the attack. Foul on Vamisha Davis for Livingston Manor. Warrior possession. Jordan Palmatier into Grace Reinhardt. Harvey down low, puts it up a little long this time. Rebound followed by Palmatier, doesn't go. Nice job by the Manor clearing the ball. Lindsey Rao heads to the forecourt for the Manor. Puts up a long shot, it's good. Rao with her second basket, 46-6 the score. Walton's lead is 40. Palmatier from the corner. Off the backboard, out of bounds, and it belongs to Livingston Manor. Rao for the Manor, across midcourt. Picked up by Palmatier defensively. Rao inside, shot just a little short. Rebound to Harvey. Harvey ahead, it comes to McGibbon. McGibbon's shot doesn't go. Rebound out of bounds, and it stays with Walton. Out of bounds to Livingston, to Walton. McGibbon to inbound. Coming away with the ball, Livingston Manor. Lindsey Parks. Parks down the floor. Back it comes to Rao. Shot is good. That's a heck of a move going to the basket with all those big people inside. Lindsey Rao able to score. Back comes Walton, shot no good. Out of bounds, and it belongs to the Warriors. Coach Backus up calling for a timeout. I think he kind of suspects what you were talking about earlier, that maybe you let down a little bit with a big lead.
Livingston Manor's been able to put together, a few good drives to the basket, and they've gotten on the scoreboard a few more.
They've settled in, haven't they? A little bit. We don't know how many games they've played this season. Maybe they haven't played 2 games. Maybe they're still kind of getting used to each other. 4:29 to go in the third quarter. We were talking about the 8th grader, Makara McGibbon, a few minutes ago. Denise lets us know down in Florida that's her granddaughter. Isn't it kind of neat to be in Florida and watch your granddaughter play basketball?
Definitely enjoying the weather a little bit better down there.
It's all in your mind. The cold is all in your mind. Just remember that. Pass inside intended for Clough, taken away by the Livingston Manor defense. Clough comes back the other way, comes away with a loose ball. Ahead it comes to Harvey. Harvey inside to the basket. Good. Boy, that's a shooter's rule. The good ones have a way of doing that, don't they? (48-8). The lead continues to be 40 for the Warriors. Walton looking to trap out front. Ball checked away, remains with Livingston Manor. I think that was what the timeout was about, with Coach Backus going back to the trap defense. Clough with again a good defensive play, coming back the other way for the Warriors, takes it to the basket, shot it, no, puts it back up, scores again. We got Harvey with a foul. 58 your score, 3:34 left in the third. There's another block shot for Mackenzie Clough. Harvey for the Warriors scores. What a nice unselfish pass that time from teammate Grace Reinhardt. This team's very selfless, aren't they?
They are very selfless, and that's what you like to see, being able to give up the pass for that open look and getting the easy layup.
Sign of a pretty well-coached team. Walton gets another turnover. Ahead it comes to Reinhardt. Grace Reinhardt takes the down to the floor shot. No. Rebound to Vamisha Davis, who hustled down the floor to come away with the ball for the Manor. Lindsey Rouse in a couple shots here in the third quarter. Walks it across midcourt. Right side, open shot. Doesn't fall. Taken that time by Parks. Rebound to the Warriors. Walton on the attack. Plummet here from the corner. Shot, no. Rebound Clough. Clough back up. Rolled off the rim. Rebound Harvey. Now it's Clough. Shot is good and a foul. Mackenzie Clough, the junior, with a chance to convert the three-point play. Olivia Harvey looks like she's got hit maybe the face area, the mouth area. She's going to get it, go right to the locker room, get that checked out. Maybe an inadvertent elbow was away from the play. We really didn't get a chance to see it. So she checks out. Walton has the ball inbound. Back in the lineup is McAdams. Long one-hander doesn't fall. Clough again with another rebound. McGibbon with a nice pass. Good defense that time by Livingston Manor. .209 left in the third. 52-8 is your score. Warriors on top, in command. What did they score? First 12, 14 points of the game?
They did. They had a very good run to start off the first quarter.
Actually, it might have been 18. They got off to a great start. Set the tempo right away. Shot in the corner, comes up short this time. Rebound to Lauren Frank, who's back into the Walton lineup. Side shot doesn't go. Off it comes to the Manor. 52-8, long shot again. Doesn't go. Getting some good looks at the basket this quarter. So after only scoring 2 points the first quarter, the Manor scored 6 in this period. Livingston Manor underneath. Violation turns the ball back over to the Warriors. Walton with a 52-8 lead. Kira Kinch for the Warriors. Shot doesn't go. Tie up for the rebound. Possession arrow goes Walton's way, unless it was a foul. It wasn't. It belongs to Livingston Manor. Walton possession as we come into the near the last minute of the third quarter. McGibbon across midcourt for the Warriors. Left side to Clough. Clough down low to Kinch. Nice pass by Clough. Kinch with a basket.
Great look down low that time.
Really was. McKenzie showing us a lot of game tonight again for the Warriors. 54-8 your score. 106 in the third. Walton continues to be in control tonight. Yeah, I think Coach Backus has to be pleased with the way his team responded to last night's close loss to Deposit Hancock in the championship game.
Being able to come back the next, back-to-back games as it is a tough thing to do, but being able to come back like they have today definitely shows that, they're ready.
And maybe it was the best thing for them. Kind of gets the sting of defeat away from them right away. McGibbon outside. Back it comes to McAdams. McAdams inside. Nice save by Lauren Frank. Kinch inside. Kinch's basket is good. Kiara Kinch, a senior, 5'6". 56-8. 30 seconds for the quarter. Lindsay Rao for Livingston Manor. Lost it out of bounds. Warriors have it. Shot clock on for the third quarter. Shot by Frank doesn't go. Nice job defensively for Livingston Manor. Their shot comes up short. Rebound again by Clough. Clough to McAdams. McAdams shot good at the buzzer. Nice way for the third quarter to end for Walton. Riley McAdams with a long shot. And after 3 quarters of play, our score here at Walton, it's 58-8. Warriors with a 40-point commanding lead heading into the fourth quarter. As Walton continues to mix and match with the combinations, and they all play well together, don't they?
They do. Definitely, having a team with that kind of chemistry, being able to mix and match so many different players helps out the Walton team on the court.
Well, especially early in the season, too, when you really are kind of getting used to one another. Now, are you guys back at practice, or are you still on
We're
break?
back. We got back to practice this week. We had practice yesterday, today, and we're just working on things that we saw from games last week that we need to work on before our next game next week.
Okay. What do you have? You have Oxford next week. Is that the only game?
Oxford next Monday, and then I'm not sure about the schedule the rest of the week.
One game at a time, right?
One game at a time. That's right.
58-8 your score as we head into the fourth quarter. Walton Livingston Manor on a Tuesday night on Walton Central School District YouTube Live. Kara McGibbon inbounds for the Warriors. Working the backcourt with Riley McAdams. Davis for Livingston Manor lost it, turns it over. Back comes Walton. McAdams nicely slows it down. It was 1-on-3. She didn't like the numbers, pulled it back, finds Kinch. Kinch, long shot doesn't go. Now it's Livingston Manor on a fast break opportunity. Foul. That's one of the first times we've seen them run tonight, isn't it?
Yeah, they got the rebound, were able to get it off, get that outlet pass, and get running.
Samantha Summering going to line, shooting 2 for the Manor. First shot doesn't go. Second shot underway, rebounded by the Warriors. Coming away with the ball, Christina Goodrich. Livingston Manor with a takeaway. Now taken back again by Lauren Frank, 5'6" sophomore. Out of bounds, nice hustle on the other side for Frank. Lamisha Davis heading down the court for Livingston Manor. Shot on the side, no good. Out of bounds, and it belongs to Walton. It's a beautiful facility, isn't it? I know they've done a lot of work on this court and this gym. It's just a beautiful place to do a venue to do a ball game from.
They have. They did a lot of work on this court over the summer, and it turned out real nice.
Warriors with it. Inside look, shot is good. Basket for Christina Goodrich, 5'7" junior. Walton 60, Livingston Manor 8. 6:40 left for the game. Shot blocked, whistle, foul called on Goodrich. That's something I think as the season goes on, Livingston Manor needs to do more of. Penetrate, drive, take it to the basket, get some calls. And maybe they're learning as the game goes along tonight. Rouse first free throw underway, no good. Second shot is good. 60-9. Kinch with the ball. Takeaway by Livingston Manor. Good defensive effort that time by them. Out of bounds, and it belongs to the Warriors. Ball out of bounds belongs to Livingston Manor. The good news is the ball went out of bounds, but it didn't hit a computer. We went through that in the first half.
As long as it keeps going out of bounds on that side of the court.
Yes. One disaster enough. A season's enough. Livingston Manor basketball, 69 the score. Shot, no, but a whistle and a foul. And again, taking it to the basket, putting the pressure on the defense.
Great move that time, going through the lane and going up strong.
First shot is short. Rao with a shot. Haley Gardner back into the Walton lineup. Makara McAdams also returns. Goodrich and Kinch depart. Second free throw doesn't go. Out of bounds to Livingston Manor. Samantha Summering getting in ball inbound for Manor. Offensive foul. Nice job, Haley Gardner holding her ground. Could hear Coach Backus all the way over here with a headphone saying, nice job. Likes that defensive effort. Oh, nice play that time. Nice shot for the Manor. Number 3, Lindsey Parks. Baseline jumper from 8 feet. Got it. 60-11 your score. Okay, here comes Manor. Out of bounds, stays with Livingston Manor. Tie up underneath, stays with Livingston Manor. Again, the Warriors' good defense stays with Livingston Manor. Five-second violation, unable to get the ball inbound. Again, good Warrior defense. I think if you're a member of this Walton team, though, you got to love the fact that everybody plays hard, everybody gets minutes.
Everybody does play hard, and as we mentioned earlier in the season, Walton has many players throughout their bench that are able to play and keep the game going when they're on the court.
Long one-hander from outside, a little bit long. Ball ricochets out near midcourt. Good hustle by Lauren Frank. Coming up with a loose ball, shot it short. Rebound stays with Walton. Lauren Frank, 5'6" sophomore, bringing it in for the Warriors. Taken away by good defense for Livingston Manor. They step on the end line, so the ball belongs once again to Walton. Frank triggers it in for the Warriors. Nice catch by McGibbon. McGibbon's wraparound pass down low. And here comes Livingston Manor the other way. Shot doesn't go. Livingston Manor with the offensive opportunity. Shot nothing. Rebound to Haley Gardner, 5'7" junior for Walton. To Riley McAdams. Back comes Lindsey Rao for Livingston Manor. 60-11 your score, as you can see on the Walton Central School District YouTube live video. So check out the waltoncsd.org website. Well, they'll let you know what games will be on live streaming next week. It's our last game this week, so just follow waltoncsd.org for the information. A member of the team, PJ Harmer, will do a good job keeping everybody posted as to what's going on. Second shot good. Free throw for Samantha Summering. 61-11 to score. Walton with a commanding 50-point lead. Down low, that's Gardner to the basket. Nice move, didn't fall, but a good strong move inside. Whistle foul on Walton. Looks like McGibbon with a personal foul. Free throw good. Lindsey Rao with a free throw, and it's a 61-12 game. Back into the Walton lineup, Christina Goodrich. Second shot, in and out. Gardner gets the rebound for the Warriors. Gardner down the floor. Number 11 is McAdams. McGibbon the ball for Walton, back to Gardner. Yeah, I like this team. They're always thinking pass first. I think we're in for some pretty exciting basketball throughout the course of the winter.
We are. This Walton team, showing that they are competitors and that they will be able to have a good season this year.
I think we could say the same thing for the boys. Same kind of style. It's, yeah. Can't wait for league action. That always is exciting. That comes a couple weeks.
It's always fun when league action starts up. You start to play these schools that are right next door to you, and it's a really fun time.
Gardner's shot doesn't go. Rebound comes off again to Livingston Manor. Three minutes for the game. 61-12 the score. Walton with the lead. Gary Backus, 43rd year of coaching. That's a lot of coaching to do over the years,
That's a long-time commitment right there.
That really is, sure. He's coached boys, he's coached girls. He's, of course, still active with the football program, coaches baseball. I don't think you'll find anybody that's coached more sports than he has. Gotta love what you're doing.
He sure loves it being in it that long.
Back to the line for Livingston Manor, Lindsey Rao, number 1. First free throw good. 61-13. Kiara Kinch, 5'6" senior, back into the Walton lineup. Replaces Lauren Frank. 61-14, both free throws are good. McGibbon walks it across for Walton, right side. Pass down low, taken away by Livingston Manor. Out of bounds this time, it belongs to Walton. Whistle, it will belong to Walton, out of bounds. Waning moments of the game. McGibbon for the Warriors. Leaves it in the corner. Kinch, long one-hander, no. Rebound comes back to the Manor. Lindsay Parks with possession. Parks to Rao, shot outside, doesn't go. Two-shot foul coming up against the Warriors. Sends Melissa Banks to the line. First free throw comes up short. Second shot doesn't go. Rebound put back up, no good. Rebound nicely done by Haley Gardner for the Warriors. Takeaway for Livingston Manor. Shot good. Lindsey Rao playing hard. You talked about that earlier, how despite the deficits, Livingston Manor continues to compete.
They are, and you definitely like to see that in the team. You know, never giving up, always putting in a tremendous amount of effort.
Well, I think the way they played in the second half is going to give them some confidence going forward as well. Shot outside doesn't go. Kinch coming away with a nice steal for the Warriors. 2-on-1 breakout. Kinch takes it to the basket, leaves it nicely for her teammate, Riley McAdams, who scores her second basket.
Great look that time by Kinch, getting that bounce pass in there.
Oh, I love that inside bounce pass. Again, doing a nice job. Less than a minute to go, 63-17. Walton in control. McAdams comes away with the ball for the Warriors. Bounce pass to Kinch, who can't quite track it down. Nice idea, just didn't quite work. This team always looks to attack, don't they?
They do. You know, they get that offensive rebound and like to push the ball up the court and attack it. Get that ball down there for the defense has time to set.
.29 seconds left. Shot doesn't go for Livingston Manor. Another nice comment from Denise down at Florida. Coach Backus is awesome. He really takes pride in all his teams, and it shows. Shot again, no good. Underneath, put back up, and good. 63-19, 10 seconds left for the game. Walton looking to go 2-1 with the victory tonight. Kinch from the corner, long shot, good. For 3. So 4 seconds left. Livingston Manor with the inbound pass. And that is going to do it for your game. Your final score, Walton defeats Livingston Manor 65-19. Warriors led 42-2 at halftime, 65-19 your score. Lucas Wally, your final thoughts?
Big effort by Livingston Manor against a Walton team that really put them out of their comfort zone tonight, keeping up the pressure full court and half court and just running the floor. And, you know, this will definitely be one of those games that Livingston Manor learns from and that they'll definitely benefit from throughout the entirety of the season.
How about from a Walton standpoint? What do you think the girls learned tonight?
I think, you know, the girls learned that they, coming off of a tough loss last night, that they will still be able to come back and be able to have great games going on throughout the season. You know, coming back and being able to keep up the tempo, keep up the pace, run the basketball the way they want to run it.
So that's our final score, 63-17. Walton with a decisive victory tonight. We invite everybody once again to check our schedule for next week. Go to waltoncsd.org, and they'll give you the details when our next broadcast will be. It'll be sometime next week right back here in Walton. I'm Ron Golling for Lucas Wally. Good night, everybody, from Walton. Well done. I think we're getting better.